And again, someone that really gets active campaign and our values and what we're working towards.
Yeah.
So the position would obviously be the prompt engineer, and your main customers would be internal. So these could be any of the colleagues across Active Campaign, from someone in sales, someone in customer org, someone in the engineering org, and they need help with a prompt to streamline and optimize processes.
Yes.
So you are there to obviously come up with strategy, implement, and teach the team.
Yes.
They're kind of the most important things for us. Other than that, someone who is eager to learn, someone who is comfortable with autonomy. Obviously, Phil will be located in Dublin, so same time zone. Philip, the director, is in the US. The team is global, and you'd be working with teams across the globe as well. And as well, be comfortable with change. It's inevitable there's going to be change. We're a scale-up company. This is a new team, a new role, so there's always going to be change.
Yes.
So the interview process would involve an exercise next. So we would do this through Google Form. It would be examples of what a prompt would be, and you're to identify the issues and to come up with a solution. If successful there's 2 interviews, one with Phil, the manager, competency-based interview, second with Philip, again, another set of competencies. And that is the interview process so far. We are early on. We have a few people, I think 4 people at testing stage, but no one's any further. Some people are being scheduled now for the interviews. So we're still early on in our search. We have this search open globally as well. Hopefully we'll hire one of the AI prompt engineers in the US and one in our other locations. So we have offices in Dublin, Costa Rica, Brazil. We're not going to do Asia at the moment, even though we have a presence there. But it's just a different time zone to fill, and it would just be too difficult for this hire to be just on the office for now. So any questions?
No, it sounds very exciting because I am familiar with the time zones, because in my previous jobs I used to have multiple teams located from California to Australia. So when I had to schedule meetings, I had to be very careful about the different time zones. Most of our team members were located between Ireland and the UK, so we used to have the same time zone, but there were also other people. And it sounds also very exciting because it's exactly what I have studied, what I have dedicated. You can see my certification probably in my CV or whatever. Anyway, if you want, I can provide the original one.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
No. So what you said you will send me something?
Yeah. So I'll send that after this to your email. It's in a Google form, so you need to set aside 45 minutes to complete it, because once you start it, we'll be able to look at the time, and we want you to have it done in 45 minutes.
45 minutes, and you said that there will be around prompt engineering, no? Okay. How to create a prompt, how the format, whatever, the 6 steps, isn't it?
Well, there'll be 3 different questions. One question is, identifying any issues you see in a prompt. Second question is kind of about how you would create one, and so on. So all just similar to what this role would really involve.
Okay. How many questions you said?
3.
Okay, perfect. Okay.
If after Phil has corrected the test, if he thinks it's a strong result, then we will reach out to you and schedule the follow-on interviews.
Okay. Orla, when do you think, because I am moving house at the moment, so I don't know if you have any sort of timeline.
As soon as possible, really. We have specific start dates to see, so usually people in EMEA give a month notice, but you don't have that, so it's great. But we have specific start dates, usually towards the beginning of the month and one towards the end. So it just as soon as possible to get people through the interview process to then get them on the next start date if we make an offer. And as I said, I have 3 people that have done the test so far, and we're getting them scheduled for interview. So
no problem. Yeah, I've understood. Would it be possible, look, for me to do the test in the weekend?
Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, so we're out Wednesday now, so if you get it done by the weekend, we can correct it on Monday.
Okay, because for me, because my landlord is selling the house. Sorry if I tell you this.
No problem.
So I have to move as quickly as I can.
No problem at all. Well, look, I'll send it to you now. If you have any questions over the process, you can email me directly, and hopefully I'll get your results Monday, and we can go from there.
Okay, so I will do it during the weekend. Okay, Orla?
Sounds good.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.